Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I think I got this rocking and rolling. Hopefully, you all can hear me and see me. Hello to Dreaming Out Loud RVing, New Horizons, Justin and Christina. Yeah. Thank you for our epic RV adventure. Thank you all for showing up nice and early. Hopefully your baby shower went well, Justin and Christina. Glad you had some people there. What's up, New Horizon Security Systems? Thank you for joining. I do have Jaggy here with me. Hi, Mom. I got Jag. I'm trying to get him up here. Here you go. Say hi, Jaggy. Say hi. He's a little scared right now. He's not sure what to do. Oh, Mama should have fixed you and make you presentable. Hello, Chasing Abnormal. Thank you for joining us. What'd you smell? Oh, he has his bone now. So here's Jag for everybody and him chewing on his bone. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Hello, True Coal AC. Thank you for joining us. Except for I think that's going to be a little loud. Sorry if you hear the bone. So Beyond Beauty Ray, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Nomadic Hippie. Beyond Beauty had a live before, and she did a I Love Lucy trivia. I couldn't stay for the whole thing, unfortunately, but it was fun. I don't know much about I Love Lucy, but it was a fun little trivia. So, hello, Lily Gypsy Child, the photographer. Hello, Captain Jack Scrapper. Hello to Rev Tommy Two-Tone. Thank you for joining. As for dinner, Mom, maybe. He's really chonking on that bone. He is really, really hungry. New Horizon, Fabian. Yes, I do have a missing partner in crime, and I will be covering that pretty soon. Right now, you get a cute puppy. So thank you all for joining and for the Beyond Beauty 3 raid. Thank you so much. I think I got everybody that has arrived. I don't know why I'm getting a phone call. Oh, that might be Bob from Blue Wave. I had sent Bob a message earlier, and he was probably calling me. So hopefully he'll hop on. Not often do I get Florida phone calls. All right, where can we find a schedule of all these live streams? So there was a schedule sent out from Jane's Katniss. That is usually what we've been basing it off from. There have been some that post early, and you can get set reminders and everything if their live is going to happen. And then those that don't have it preset beforehand, we've been using this little cheat sheet. It sometimes is accurate, sometimes it's not, or some people come on at different times. We did a couple weeks ago early and so forth. But James Katniss is the best one to contact for that schedule. Hello, Beyond Beauty 3. Thank you for having a raid and allowing everybody to come join us. Hello, North County Country, Bigfoot. So thank you all for coming. And I'm glad everyone's saying hi to everybody and so forth. Thank you, thank you. I do not, oh, hi, Crystal. Thank you for joining us. I know that you are from Beyond Beauty 3. So I saw you answer a couple of those answers correctly on the I Love Lucy. So that was fun. So, but yes, I'll get down to it because most of you guys have noticed. I have a missing person. And unfortunately, Fabian is no longer here in Kentucky with me. I kicked him out and I was like, this kipper's too small for the both of us. Not really. Just kidding. We just got married not too long ago, so it wasn't that bad. But anyways, he is down in Louisiana. He is currently on a job on a boat. So he will be gone for the next 6 weeks. So I am holding down the fort for now, and we'll see what happens from there. We will be still doing our Thursday videos every week, every Thursday afternoon. So don't worry, we still have footages to get out to you all, and I'll be doing the live streams. So we appreciate you all still showing up and supporting us, and that was our big old surprise. I couldn't hide it much longer due to the fact of him not being here. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I couldn't go on for like 45 minutes or so hiding it. So thank you, everybody, for coming in and see what the big old thing is. I wrote down some notes about his job, just to give you an idea, and I'll show you a photo of what the boat looks like. So he's down in New Orleans. He's working for American Queen Steamboat Company, and his boat is the American Countess. It's a riverboat that goes up and down the Mississippi River in the intercoastal waterways. And Fabi not making bank. Yeah, dreaming out loud RVing. He's out there. He's having fun. But he is on a boat that used to be a gaming vessel. It's now being reconstructed and being rebuilt. So right now he's doing shipyard work on it. And then the maiden voyage for the boat starts April 5th. So he'll be down there working on the boat before all the passengers come on board, and then he'll come home for a couple weeks, and then he goes back out. So he has a 6-week on, 2 weeks off rotation. So hopefully in 6 weeks he'll be back here again, and so forth. Hello, Captain Jack Scrapper. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you can join us again. And hello, Nursing Our Travel Bug. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Oscar Adventure. Yay, thank you for joining us. You are new. I will have to check you all out later. But yeah, so he'll be down there. The boat usually does the Mississippi River, like I mentioned, and they go out for 6 to 15 days at a time. Here goes Jag's bone. Sorry. Well, that might help with the noise, and I'm so sorry. So 6 to 15 day itinerary, and depends on where the location is. I believe the first one goes from New Orleans up to Memphis, Tennessee, and so forth. So that is going to be a new adventure. We've never really worked up and down the river, and it's a riverboat, so it'll be really different. I hope that he records some of the stuff there so we can share it to you. Jack, can you stay? I don't want you chonking on the bone anymore. Thank you, baby. Thank you. And dinner's arriving soon for you, okay? Grandpa's going to bring you your food. You want to say hi to everybody real quick beforehand? There you go. There's Jaggy Pie. Yeah. So, yep, he'll be gone. And so forth. And I will be here. Oops. Sorry about that. I am not so great with this whole computer thing. Riverboats, yes. So if you guys have a chance and you want to go visit him, feel free to go on a riverboat tour up and down the Mississippi River. We're American Queen Steamship Company. Oh, I think Jag wants to go on the boat ride. Thank you. So that is what I wanted to cover right out of the gates. We only have a couple of things to cover tonight. And then, of course, I want to go over some things with you guys. And anything that you want to add on to this live, that would be great as well. Oh, there goes Jag. It's okay. You can get down. No? So He's not so sure about getting down. He's thinking about it. Go ahead, baby boy. You can do it. It's not that far. Good job. Okay. So, there we be. All right. I have a feeling Grandpa's almost there. Oh. Nope, he's not there yet. He'll knock on the door. But while I'm over that location, I do want to say thank you to Nursing Your Travel Bug. Your t-shirt has come in. I will be mailing that out tomorrow. So just want to let you know that it is on your way. Yay. And it is a medium. It was for you. And then I will also be sending out stickers and magnets and so forth as well. We do have a couple of other stickers to hand out. So if anybody wants a sticker or do a sticker swap, feel free to contact us. Yes, sir. You are hungry? You want some food? Is that what it is? I wish you guys could see his face right now because he really, yeah, he's hungry. Hey, sit. Grandpa's coming. I heard the door. So, yes, Nursing Your Travel Bug. Your stuff is... Oh, the post office is closed tomorrow? Thanks, Mom. So, I'll be sending them out as soon as I can. And our Epic RV Adventure, I would love to have a sticker. So, POA Vlog at gmail.com. It's coming, baby. Yes. Is the email that you can email us your information, and then we can email you back. Yes, your dinner's coming. Okay, Grammy says he's on his way. What? Okay, there you go. Hi.
Hi.
There's your food, Jaggy Pie. There you go.
There you go.
Now he can eat.
Hi, world. My first time on YouTube. Bye.
Bye. There you go. All right. Thank you, our Epic RV. Yeah, President's Day is tomorrow. Good to know. And so forth. All right. So let's get back to RV life. So, as you know, we are full-time RVers. A lot of you guys come in and so forth are full-time RVers. Those that are not are interested in what we do and so forth. So I do want to cover some things that were big events that happened this week for some people. And, following the Fitches. Thank you. All right. That'd be great if we can exchange some with you. And so forth. Hi and bye. Yes. But yes, so some big things that happened this week is downsizing makes sense. Finally went full-time RVing. So they are putting out videos this last week of them downsizing from a real house to RVing. So if you're interested in RVing, feel free to check them out and how they were able to downsize to get into their RV to go full-time. And they put out their very first video of their first day of traveling, and it just came out maybe 45 minutes ago, an hour ago, give or take, and it talks about what they did. And what they mention in it, they have a fifth wheel, by the way. What they mention in it is the weigh-ins. Now, not gonna lie, Baby and I waited about a year and a half, if not a little bit longer, before we did our first weigh-in with Woody. He wanted to do it for so long. I was like, we're fine, this and that, and so forth. Hello, I want to say hi to people real quick before the chat goes away. Hi, Wandering Wiley, and hello, Travels with Delaney. Thank you for stopping by. But yes, so we waited too long, probably, to check how much Woody weighed. We had a gross weight that we could do with Mocha, which is about 7,000 pounds. Woody dry weighs a little over 3,000, almost 3,300, give or take. So we weren't too concerned about being overweight for Woody to tow. We had some we had some room there. We do struggle going up and down hills sometimes, but it has to be really big hills and everything. So, yes, sir. You're all done with dinner. Would you like to join Mama again? No. Okay. He's giving me that look. But anyways, so when we load... Okay. You all done? Okay. All right. Doug, bye. Okay. I should cover living with pets while you're RVing. Anyways, Jag's gone now. So we'll just do this. So that way, here we go. Because Jag isn't here anymore. Okay. Jag is camera shy, yeah. But we had, I don't know, a little over 4,000 pounds that we figured. So when we were traveling, we were just like, we're fine. Maybe one day we'll weigh ourselves and so forth. Well, when we were at the sugar beet harvest, a person stopped by, and actually it was Eat Travel Happy. Eat Travel Happy was at the sugar beet harvest with us, and they were talking to Fabian outside, and they were talking because our tanks froze and everything, and they were talking about underneath the belly, and he goes, your leaf springs are not looking so good. And we realized later on what leaf springs should look like, or what they shouldn't look like, and that we were overweight for our leaf springs. So I don't know if anybody's ever really looked at it before. When we got our travel trailer, we thought everything would be fine. And we were just like, yep, leaf springs work for the camper. You know, the people would put on the leaf springs that would work for the camper and so forth. Okay. Our gross, like it can match, like how much it can weigh up to is a little over 4,700, I want to say. 4,400 or 4,700. One of those numbers. So we're like, okay. So even if we did load stuff into the RV, we should be fine. Because if our RV can weigh up to a certain amount, our leaf springs should be fine. Unfortunately, our leaf springs were only rated for 4,000 pounds. And it did not match how much the RV could weigh. So our leaf springs were nice and flat. They were so sad and depressed. Maybe they're a little curved down instead of happy as can be. They were so sad they almost broke. And we had been traveling over a year and a half, and we were super, super lucky. Because if the leaf springs had broke, all the weight would have gone on the axle. And if you know Woody is one axle. And that could have led to disaster. So, just some information for those that are RVing full time. Check your weight. Check your leaf springs. Make sure they can hold the weight that you're going to add on top of your RV as you go traveling through. And they're not that hard to change if there are. And we recommend going to a store, picking them up. I think it was $60 more to upgrade. They can now hold up to 6,000 pounds, and we are much safer. Now, with that in mind, you also have to be mindful of your axle. So even if you upgrade your leaf spring so much, you also have to be mindful of your axle too. So don't think that you can load 12,000 pounds worth of leaf springs that it can weigh up to for your camper, and then think you can still travel with that. Your axle might not be able to handle that either. So keep it around the same weight ratio, so that way you don't have any of the issues. Now, I do want to answer some questions and so forth that came in during my little spew. And Dreaming Out Loud RVing asked, are you at your folks' home? Yes. I had some Navy stuff come up last month. We had the holidays come up. And then we had a feeling Fabian was going to be leaving soon. So we are staying at my mom's backyard for the moment as we try to get money situated and my Navy time situated and everything else situated in life before we hit the road again. We have a lot of videos. We are currently on our videos from down in Texas. Actually, we have a new video coming out on Thursday, and it's about our time work camping at the Dallas Arlington KOA. So look out for that this Thursday afternoon about our experience there. And then I have another video coming out, because it's going to be way too long if I do it all in one, of how to become a work camper. So that video will be coming out, how to become a work camper with KOA and what the process includes. So feel free to look out to those, and then you'll see our videos heading from Texas up to Oklahoma, through Missouri. We'll come back to Kentucky for a little bit, and then it will cover up us going to Minnesota, where we did the sugar beet harvest. And then we went from Minnesota back to the East Coast, and then heading from the East Coast to Massachusetts, heading on down to South Carolina, and then from South Carolina back to Kentucky. So we have a lot of footage and a lot of experiences that we want to share with you guys coming up. So even though Fabian's gone for the next 6 weeks and so forth, we have so much information and videos for you all. So stay tuned for those. And then, apparently Following the Fitches have a video about pet emergencies. That's very important. We did have a scare with Jag when we were down in Florida a couple years ago. It was right after Thanksgiving. And we were walking around where we were work camping at a KOA. And we were walking around in a certain area. And there was one spot where a lot of the people that lived in that area would let their dogs roam free and go potty and so forth. It wasn't on the campground site. It was next to it and so forth. And eventually that can lead to some issues because if you don't pick up poop and everything else and dogs start walking in it and then they start licking their paws and everything, that can lead to some issues. So it was right after Thanksgiving. And of course, I did the silly thing of feeding a dog the neck from the turkey. And Jack started having these coughing issues and everything else. So then I started freaking out because I thought that the turkey bone had slivered and went inside of him and done some wicked serious damage. So we used Bring Fido. That's the app that we used at the time. There are other apps that you can use. I don't have my phone with me to show you because it's being my hotspot right now. And if I move it, it will ruin the internet. But we used Bring Fido to help us find a doctor in that area. And that's when we found out about ringworm. Was it ringworm? Hookworm. Sorry. And needless to say, we have changed our tactics on what we can give Jag and also on where we will walk the dog. So I would be interested in seeing Following the Fitches and their pet emergencies because I'm sure they've had some experience to show as well. And they also had a 5K. Good job. There's that. Let me go through a couple more as I was looking. There. Oh, there's a birthday party. Yeah. Oh, J. Charles Outdoors, thanks for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. That'd be really great. Yeah, worms are bad for dogs. It was very, very sad. But he is good now, and we've learned a lot. And hello, Geek Family Adventures. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think oh, Crystal, what prompted you to go full time? Okay. Crystal, she is from Beyond Beauty 3. I saw her on the other live. I have not really checked her out yet because we've been kind of busy. So thank you for joining us. And we decided to go full time because Fabian and I are very adventurous and we don't know where we want to stay. So with me and him, we're in the Merchant Marines. And like I said, he's down in a boat right now. We like to travel a lot. And I have actually seen every state except for Alaska. That is my final and last frontier. Yes, I did that little pun, the last frontier. But we are hoping to maybe catch the caravan next year with the Roams We Roam and also travels with Delaney. They will be heading up next summer to Alaska. This summer looks like it'll probably be out. We were hoping to go this summer. But with Fabian finding his job and possible other changes that are coming up this year, we would probably more than likely make the year after with everybody else that's caravanning. So in the end, it makes a better thing. And 1 second, I want to say hello to Road Tripping with Tickets. I don't know how to say that name. But there you go. Because I don't know how to say it. So I'm sorry. I'll have to check you guys out later and so forth. So that way I can learn how to say it. And I imagine that's your last name. And as for work, glamper position somewhere, there's some places that are really good for work camping. It just depends on what you really want and so forth. So let me double check. Make sure everybody go Texas. Oh, they must be in Texas. Okay. I think I got everybody. Bring Fido is a good app. Oh, Blue Wave. Hello. I'm not sure if you were trying to call me. I saw the phone ring, but it's way over there and I couldn't leave. So I don't know. But if you could say yes or no to the email that I sent you earlier, please do. That would be great. I think I caught up with everybody. Most people are waiting to go spring. Okay, perfect. Yes. Crystal. So she's a non-content creator. Perfect. And we love non-content creators because they are very supportive over everybody and they want to be there. And it's not just some channels that just go from one to another just to get their numbers up. Non-content creators actually, like my mom and Matt and so forth and Crystal, that come on to help support us and help us grow. So we love non-content creators and we do love content creators too, because without them, the non-content creators wouldn't have anything to watch. And we learn so much from them. So I want to do something that Blue Wave usually does. If you are a non-content creator, type in NN. And we want to say thank you to all of those that come in to help support us as we proceed onward in our journeys. And as people are putting in their NNs, I want to answer New Horizon. Susan, we would love to maybe make it to the Mayberry meetup in October. We have to see what the rotation is and if that would fall on Fabian's 2 weeks off from work. So that was another reason why we couldn't really say yes to it, and we're waiting for it to get closer. And let me see. As I scroll through, it is a lot harder when there's only one person. And Chris would be so bored. Yes, and then do rock. I'll rule the world. I don't see anything. I left you. Yes, I know. Okay, so he said yes. So Blue Wave, this is another big thing. Actually has two exciting things. Two. Tomorrow is Bob's birthday. Yay! He's going to be turning 65. So happy early birthday to Blue Wave Odyssey. And yay, there he is right there, and so forth. And also, he made his watch hours. So he has over the 1,000 subscribers, and he has over the 4,000 views to now get monetized. So that was a great birthday present for Bob and so forth. So thank you to everybody that has helped him out and helped him reach his big goal. And he does so much for our community, and he does a lot of shout outs, and he helps everybody out, and he has content. He has traveled around, and he's going to plan on full-timing it soon. I forget when, but I think within a year or two. He has some other things he has to tie up first and get done with and so forth. But yes, I just want to let everybody know we're going to go blue. I forget the date. I know he said in 2 weeks. And I forget the date. But yes, so excited for him. We made our halfway point of 500 subscribers last week, and that was exciting. So we hope that we can eventually get monetized as well and so forth. But if not, we do enjoy just putting out the content for you all. And eventually, when we do decide to have children, they can sit there and see what mommy and daddy did. And who knows what will go from there. So let me scroll through everything. Yeah. Lily Gypsy Child, her birthday's on Tuesday. So happy early birthday to Lily. So that is awesome. And what has been the most difficult times when RVing? Okay, so some of our most difficult times while RVing, which I'm sure there's a lot of RVers that can say yes to this. It's all different for everybody. But I think the hardest part, or most difficult times while RVing, is not knowing where your next destination is exactly going to be. Sometimes you can plan things, and I use Google Maps a lot. And I have a lot of things of places I want to go visit and things I want to go do and blah, blah, blah. And when you try to find maybe cheap camping, I like to do a lot of free camping. That's a little hard to do depending on where you're located. There has been days that we didn't know where we were going to stay the next night. And weather can affect that. And that makes me panic a little bit because I am such a planner. I like to plan things out, and if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. Fabian is a little bit more relaxed, and he's like, plans never go as planned. Yeah. So that's maybe some of the harder parts, is when plans have to change and you don't know where you're going. But the great thing about it is we have a lot of apps that we can use now. And there's RV Parky, Campadanium, and there's Harvest Host and Boondockers Welcome. So that can help you as you are traveling through and trying to find spots to stay at. So maybe you'll stay at a Walmart or a gas station. Maybe something fell through. Things like that can happen. And there's times, even when I do Boondockers Welcome, that the people don't respond right away either. And then you start panicking. So then you start messaging like 10 other people in the same area, hoping that somebody will say yes. But that's probably one of the hardest things. And also, if you don't know the roads as you're traveling through them, you don't know where there's always low bridges. And we almost hit a bridge back in Connecticut. It was a learning lesson for sure. And we turned down a road that we shouldn't have turned, and we had some fun words during that time. But needless to say, it's always learning, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had some learning experiences as they're traveling, and so forth. So let me check through the chat real quick before I go over some other things. So the analytics say he's there. Awesome. Hello, Haley family. Thank you for joining us. Your RV's winterized for the winter? Oh, I'm sorry. We live in ours full time. We love it. And nursing your travel bug? Yay, you're almost at 500 as well. That is awesome. Hello, Donna Delahente. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, Imagine Your Odyssey. Thank you for joining us as well. Well, joining me. It's so weird. It's odd not having him here. Not gonna lie, it is a nice little break. You know, when you live in a 19-foot travel trailer with somebody 24/7, and you don't have your own little space. This is nice to have your own little space. 6 weeks, a little bit too much. But we did, last year, I had to go on Navy orders. I left April time. I came back in July. When I came back in July, Fabian had gone and he was working on a ship down in New Orleans. He has a trend to head to New Orleans, and I usually have a trend to head to California with the Navy. But this isn't our first time having to be apart, being on different ships or doing different things. So it doesn't work for everybody. But unfortunately, when you live in the merchant marine world and you're also in the military service, you sometimes got to do what you got to do. And at least we have a base that we can come back to. And the great thing about traveling with a travel trailer is when we eventually find the right job for us and we find the right location and we know the boat's going to be in certain spots, we can always bring the travel trailer to that location. Or if I get really adventurous, maybe I'll just hook up and go on down to New Orleans for a little bit. Probably not. I know. Don't worry, Mom. You're good. You won't be stuck with Jag if I do. But that's the great thing about traveling and so forth. But until then, we're going to keep the RV in Mom's backyard as we figure out and juggle with the changes in our lives right now. And we're going to go blue 2 Saturdays from now. So that's February 29th, if I am correct. So leap day is blue day. All right. So that's good to know. Okay. Let me check out a little bit more. I know you guys are all talking to each other and so forth. So it takes a couple of minutes. Live birth. Mom, are you talking about having a live birth and having children during my pregnancy and showing it to the world? That's going to be probably a no on this one. Viewers would be great and all that, but that's a no. Maybe I'll let Fabian film it and we can make a video of it, but there's going to be a lot of editing in it because nobody wants to see all that happens in a pregnancy. Okay, people are talking. Yay, I'm so glad. Crystal, my husband said I would just go to haunted destinations if I was a nomad. So haunted destinations, yes. So there's a lot of people that like to go find out where movie places have been set, so you can go to different locations. Like, we went to the Munster Museum down in Texas. That's a TV location, but it was a replica of the house and so forth. But we go do different things and see different stuff. And haunted destinations is pretty cool. So Fabian, I don't know, would be all about that. We've been doing other stuff, a lot of free stuff, because when you're traveling, it is kind of expensive. So that's one reason why we can travel so much, is because I tend to go with a lot of boondocking spots that are free. BLM is hopefully on our list as we head out west. And then we do Harvest Host and so forth. So we do a lot of free camping, so we can do lawn camping and a lot of free activities too, which is why you saw a lot of stuff down in Texas that we just did, like seeing the Alamo and so forth. We took the free walk around tour instead of paying for all the other tours and so forth. All right. Let me see. I think I am catching up. This is awesome. Oh, hello, Real Men Cook. Yes. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Real Men Cook. I'm going to have to check you out a little bit more. Because I want to see what that's all about. So thank you. So chasing abnormal. What do I do in the Navy? Oh, you're a retired Navy pilot. That's awesome. So I am in the Navy Reserves. And since I'm a merchant mariner first, they only require us to do a couple weeks a year on Navy orders. I have been in there long enough that I can pretty much choose the certain billets that I want to fill. And I do various things. This last one, I did war planning exercise. I was working. I can't say a lot of things about it because it is secret stuff, but I was working with the Navy on how we would do certain things if war was to break out and how the merchant marines can help during that time. So I'm not saying that that's happening anytime soon. We like to do exercises so that way if it did happen, we are prepared for it. They do exercises all the time. So it was just something that I was able to assist with because of all the trainings, and I went to the Naval War College for a little bit and so forth. They were just able to use my knowledge of driving ships because I navigate ships and I work in merchant marines, and it's a little bit different than Navy. But I've also worked on Navy boats. So I'm able to communicate between the two, and it works out great. So that's what I kind of do in a nutshell with the Navy. I choose my jobs. I help out with war planning. I also have taught at the Naval Academy. Last year I went on the USS Porter, which is a destroyer, and I went on there to help them with the bridge resource management and how they can better themselves as they are navigating through waters. That has come up due to the fact of the USS Fitzgerald and the other ship. I can't think of it right now. It was a destroyer. Anyways, they had collided a couple years ago. Well, the Fitzgerald hit a tanker, and then the other one hit another ship, and that had caused some issues. And the Navy was like, how can we make our boats and navigation safer? And then they realized the merchant marines are pretty good at what they do for navigating, because we go to school for 4+ years and we learn about navigation. And when you come out of school, you've been doing the navigation for 4 years or more, depending on the person. And there's a whole bunch of us that can help them. So that's what I did last summer on top of doing other things with the Navy and so forth. That is what I do, give or take. And then, all right, let's catch up to what everybody else is talking about. Thank you. Barstow. Hello, Nomadic Drifter. I'm not sure where in California. Oh, okay. Barstow. That's okay. Perfect. All right. You're talking to each other. Operations Specialist. Oh, that's very cool. Road tripping. Hello from California. So, Nomadic Drifter, the last time I knew, you were in South Dakota, I thought. Or am I confused? Anyways. Oh, Crystal lives not far from where Richard Speck killed the nurses, and one of the nurses lived down the street from my grandma. My interest in the weird and gruesome has at a young age. Interesting. BLM sandwiches. BLM sandwiches? Yeah, that's funny. All right. Oh, Nursing Our Travel Bug. They like to do stadiums. That's pretty cool. We have gone to a couple football stadiums and a couple baseball stadiums. So, yep. We've done a couple of those. Look at our names. Oh yeah, so Dreaming Out Loud are being still trying to figure out why I have your name on our blackboard over here, but it's there. I have to talk to Fabian when he is not working. So he is working from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to midnight. I won't be able to see him anytime soon. But we are almost done with the live. I think I have covered most of the questions here. As I say that, here comes one. Question from RV Kids. Can you navigate backing up the camper with your husband, or does the Merchant Marine still not help? Hi, Aaron. So we have gotten way better at navigating and understanding when I say left, what left I mean. And instead of saying left and right, I usually just say turn the butt to this side, or turn the stern to this side, or say port and starboard. He's gotten used to what I mean and so forth. It has gotten way better. So, yep. Oh, Sequoia National Park. That's perfect. So Lily's going to be turning 55. Yay. Awesome. So I think I caught up with everybody. I do want to do a couple of shout outs and everything. If I missed your comment, I am so sorry. I'm actually pretty happy that we have about 25 people in the room. I'm so excited. So, all right. I think I caught up. Hello, Daydream. Hi, Daydream about nice things. Thank you for joining us. Or me here. Hello. For the next 6 weeks. Anyways. So a couple other things. So I talked about Blue Wave Odyssey hitting his mark. Downsizing Makes Sense have gone full time and so forth. I want to talk about Our Epic RV Adventure is on next. Their next live is, oops, I don't want Siri to turn on, is in about 13 minutes. So if you want to check them out, feel free. I feel bad. Last week, I announced the wrong time. I forgot that I'm on Central Time. And I thought they had an hour, but they didn't have an hour. They come on right after us. And then I'm not sure about Papa Drew, if he's going on tonight or not. I know there are some things. Hello, Crystal Pets. It's all right that you're late. I thank you for showing up. I'm glad. And you can always go catch up and learn about what happened to Jag and all this other stuff. And hello, Lucky Dog Productions, for joining. I'm not sure why I didn't see you in here earlier. Oh, where is the scariest, weirdest place I've been to? Scariest, weirdest place. I honestly don't know. I'll think about that one. But yes, so our Epic RV Adventures on next. I'm not sure if anybody can link them for me for later on, or they're right there. Boom. They have a big announcement. I think it's goats. That's what I've been telling everybody. But anyways, and then RV maintenance. Oh, so that's one of my notes on here. There was I follow a lot of channels that I'm trying to help you all out. Something that we learned this week. I don't know if we're just naive or whatever have you. It made Fabian actually get out and look at it. Fate Unbound, they posted a video about the water heater Onward. So I don't know if you all know about the water heater and this little metal thing that goes in it. But apparently you should check that yearly. We've had Woody for almost 2 years and we have not checked it out. And apparently theirs started to disintegrate. And it had this weird white stuff growing on it and so forth. And I want to pass that on to all you all to check out your water heater Onward, because it's important. So check that out. Like I said, it's Fate Unbound, and that's their fun channel to watch and so forth. They're a young couple, and they have rabbits, dogs, and cats living with them. We can handle one dog. I don't know how they can handle all the bunnies and cats and dog living in the little RV that they do, but they do. So, weekend RVing, thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't get scared that often. That is probably why I can't think of the scariest or weirdest thing, because I don't really get scared and so forth. So, one other thing I want to talk about as we're starting to wrap up, I don't know if this is a coincidence or what happened, but there was two posts from two different channels about one thing that happened to them. I want to leave this open for anybody that can guess who it was. Now, there's two channels, so there's no one right answer. But they had to replace their 7-pin connector. Does anybody know who it is? And I really wish Fabian was here, because last week he did the great old sound of his form of Jeopardy. So if you know who the two channels, one or two, that had to fix their 7-pin connector, write it in the chat. And while they're doing that, I want to say hello to Endless RVing. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for everybody that's hit the like button. Yes, New Horizons. Susan, Happy Place Diaries is one of them. Does anybody know who the other person is? Do 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 do. I'm not good at that. You really don't want me singing. You can even ask my mom. And while you guys are thinking, I'm just going to look back, make sure I covered everything. Thank you, J. Charles Outdoors, for saying the live stream's been great so far. Hi, Matt, and thanks for the food for Jag. I'll bring the bowl back later. Don't be a bum. Smash the thumb. I love when you say that, Blue Wave. Thanks, Bob. And then Nomadic Drifter. How is Arizona? Wait, how is Arizona? I know you left and you're now in California, but how was it? All right. MJ and Izzy. Oh, you're saying hi to Endless RVing. Okay. Nope. Okay. So nobody has listed it. So I'm just going to say it. JT and DT's Adventures. So JT and DT had an issue with their connector dragging. And then Happy Place Diaries did as well. So if you don't know what a 7-pin connector is, because there are some that are not RVers here, it is the cable that connects the RV and the truck together. And it's a wire thing that connects, and it's like little, I don't know, like a connection. And it does all the lights for your RV and so forth when it's connected. So we've had issues with that in the past where it has come undone as well. We didn't have anything big epic happen, but it just got a little loose. So then when we turned the blinker on, the lights didn't work and so forth. Fabian used to love doing this whole thing of jumping in between the truck and the travel trailer because he was too lazy to walk around. So he used to jump up in between the two while we're hooking up. And he accidentally one time kicked the wire just enough that it got loose. So it didn't really drag or anything, but that is something to be looking out for. So if you have a travel trailer or you have the 7-pin connector, and I guess RV Kids TV will be changing out theirs in March and all that. Check out their videos, Happy Place Diaries and JT Adventures, and that will show you how to change it out and what mistakes not to do. And also checklists are important. So lights and brakes, yes it is. Thank you, Nomadic Drifter. One click up or double click down. Yes. I love it when you all do it. Pigtail. Yes, pigtail is another word for it. When I think pigtails, I don't think that, but it is another word for it. So I do agree with you, nomadic hippie. So I think, yes, Mom's electrical connection. I think I caught up to everybody. How's Jason T? Jason T? Jason T? JT? I don't know their names all the way. I just know JT and GT. So, all right. Happy Place Diaries. Yes. And JT Connection or Adventures. Perfect. All right. I think I got everybody. I think everything's good. I think I covered everything on my list. If there are any content creators in here that would love to put in CC, please do. It's something I want to say thank you because we have 30 people watching. And if you see a CC in there and you're not following them, feel free to check them out. And if you like them, subscribe to them. Do it the right way, as they all say, and leave a comment and so forth. I'm not trying to do like a grow channel. I'm just trying to connect you all with other RVers because we do have some new people that came in, and if they want to learn about things and so forth, or you can connect with new people. Blue Wave did a great one last 2 nights ago, and I met somebody. He did a special talk, guest host type thing, and RV44 is a new channel that I never heard about. So checking these all out and seeing all these CCs, that is how we get to know each other and grow. Yes. Hello, One Strange Adventure. Thank you for joining. So I do want to say I do have the sticker for you. We can't mail it out tomorrow, but it'll be on the way soon. So One Strange Adventure, check them out as well. Sticker swaps, email me. I don't think I have a banner that says it, but I can do this. Boom. I think that's how I can do it. I'm sure there's other ways, but that's my best way. So thank you everybody for showing up and so forth. Think RV for Money, awesome channel. Oh, I think you meant put RV44. Oh, hello, Cowtown VIP. Thank you for joining. I'm getting, you guys are so funny. I enjoy reading all this. But yeah, feel free to email us there, your address, and we will email you back, and we'll do some sticker swap in. It's our sticker. And a little hint, when we first made them, this was our original, and then we realized that most people probably wouldn't understand what POA stand for because we're not that big yet. So then we had to buy a bigger sticker with our name, and now we put this sticker on top of this sticker. So technically, you're getting a 2-for-1 deal. Yeah. So once again, thank you for joining. Anybody have any questions before I say goodbye? Hello, RV Underway. Thanks for joining. Any questions before you all go hop on and check out our epic RV adventure? And if anybody has a link, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Great live. Thank you. Congrats at Jason T. Oh, I missed something from Jason T. That's what that's all about. I'm sorry, I missed something. But I guess there's no questions or anything else. So thank you. Make sure you go on over and catch y'all next week. Do a raid, POA raid at our epic RV adventure. Thank you, Blue Wave, for adding that in. All right. Thursday is our next video, and we're live every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. Bye.